Hi, this is Cameron with White Top Adventures. We're going to go through the assembly process of the 48-inch cabinet for the Sprinter van. Please, when you unpack this, you'll get a little thank you note. It should have a barcode on the back. Go onto our website, find the installation manual, and just check your parts, hardware, against that installation manual. And yeah, let's get to assembly. And we're going to start by installing all the cage nuts in the lower plate. We're going to install 4 cage nuts. 1, 2, 3, 4 on the upper support. And then you're going to install the last 6 cage nuts on those 2 brackets that go between the upper rear support and the front face. Once the cage nuts are all installed, and honestly, this is, let me see which one's the easiest to show. They're really not that difficult to install. You're just gonna take that cage nut, bottom corner in, put pressure on the top. It clips right in. And so yeah, once you get these 5 and the rest of those installed, we're gonna come back with the side brackets, or sides of the cabinet. Now, this is the front bottom corner, this is the bottom, this is the back, and this is the top. We're going to rotate it around so you've got the back, this back hole right here. You're gonna line that up with the bottom plate and attach that right there. You're gonna use an M6 by 16 flathead and one of those M6 flange nuts on the inside. And we're just gonna tighten this down with our fingers. When it does come to tightening it down with an Allen later, you can use an M4mm Allen, and get the other one on. So same again with this side, front, bottom, back, top. Grab that M6 and put it on this side. There we go. Okay. Once you get those 2 on, that holds them in place. We're going to lift this guy up just a little bit like that. And we're going to take that front piece. We're going to lift this up and put this underneath it. And this will fit on the inside of this one and the inside of the other one. So inside, lift this up slightly, slide it in. There we go. There we go. Okay. Now we're going to do this M6 by 16 with one of those flange nuts on the top. And do the same for the other side. There we go. Okay. Go fill the other 3 holes on each side. Now again, I'm just tightening these down with my fingers, so not too tight, just holding them in place. I'll come back after I've tightened, or after I've put everything together and tighten it all down properly. But I want it fully assembled before I tighten it all down. Now that both sides are on and loosely tightened down, I'm going to rotate this up. And now you can see the 5 holes across the bottom. Those, since we have those cage nuts on the base plate, we're just going to be using those M6 bolts. Helps if you open the doors a little bit. And now you can come in from the bottom. Hold those cage nuts in the right spot. So there's a little bit of play with them. So hold them in the right spot and you can tighten them down. Good opportunity to show you guys these doors. We have changed the hinge on our doors now. So they're both soft close. They will hold themselves up like this. You close them, no more slapping when they come down. Then when they come all the way down, you can lock them in place. Now they don't wiggle or make noise or rattle anymore. Okay, so we'll move this around to see the back side. And when we're installing those cage nuts, you've got 2 cage nuts on each side. The cage nuts facing in. So you're going to come and put this between. Let's see. Okay, so this is the back. This is the top. I'm going to put it between here, both 2 sides. And some more of those M6 by 16s. Put in 1. Okay, so now we got the cage, now we got the sides on. We're going to move to these 2 supports. Now, up until this point, this installation's been the same as the 24-inch cabinet. The difference here is for the longer span of this rear support, we have these brackets here. Now, these guys will add some extra strength to the rear support to the front, locking the 2 together. So we're going to place this side in the back, and this is on the top, and it goes underneath that rear support bracket, and it goes underneath that front face that's folded over on the top. So you're going to go from the screws are going to come down into it. So you have the flat on top. And each one takes 3 screws, 3 cage nuts to each bracket. Again, just finger tightening these down for now. This is where your installation might change. So if you're installing this on a van that has an L-track that goes in front of the face of the cabinets, something like an Adventure Wagon build, or there's a few other companies that make L-track kits for the inside of Sprinter vans. And some of them have that same placement, like Adventure Wagon. If you're going to use one of those builds, or if you have one of those builds, and you're going to have that L-track sitting a few inches in front of the face of the cabinet, then these brackets will be attached. They'll use those same M6 bolts and flange nuts, and you're going to use 2 per bracket to hold the bracket in place. And you're going to have on this, you've got all of these spots here where you can mount this bracket with that M6 and that nut. So that's basically it for this part of the build. You've got the cabinet pretty much assembled at this point. I guess the other option would be if you have a high L-track that mounts in the back of the van. So basically, if you have a L-track that mounts really high on the wall and right below the top of the ceiling, you can utilize another bracket. You'll utilize these guys. So this guy, it's a nice little bracket right there. You can use him if you have, so this is the back of, this is your back wall and this is your ceiling. if you have an L-track that runs just around the height of the ceiling, just below the height of the ceiling, but on that back wall, these brackets will go and be used back here, and those will hold it up and in place, so you can mount it using one of those as well. That's pretty much it. So you've got high L-track, you've got adventure wagon style L-track, and then you've got a myriad of other holes that could be utilized for mounting on any custom ceiling, any custom wall configuration you have. Low L-track, high L-track, ceiling mounted. They're all options. And yeah, we really hope you enjoy our 24-inch cabinet or 48-inch cabinet. And we hope it adds some necessary storage to your Sprinter van build. Yeah. Thanks, you guys.